We've got some crazy things going on in the world right now, and things are about to get very, very volatile. We need to be prepared for what is about to happen. What I'm about to say is quite controversial, but I've been trading for a long time, and I fully believe that technical analysis and fundamental analysis like news events typically work hand in hand. And more often than not, the chart will tell you what direction price is looking to move before the news event comes out. In other words, the charts will predict the news. We've really seen the volatility pick up during the past week. In fact, if we look at the trading plan I posted in the Casper Crew VIP Discord on October 3rd, we were looking for that drop down to around $27,100 and then get a move to the upside around $28,250 for a larger drop where we will be looking for another long trade. If we take a look at the charts, we can see that's literally exactly what has happened. We got the drop down to 27,100 for the long trade. We got the move up to around 28,200 now for a juicy short trade. Now here's a great example of what I mean by the charts will always predict the news. This white line on the chart, Tuesday, November 8th, 2022. This is the day that FTX, the exchange, went down, which caused a massive dump in the Bitcoin price. However, if we take a look at the chart, right before FTX went down, you can see that price was making significantly higher highs, and the momentum waves on Market Cipher B were making lower lows, and the money flow on Market Cipher B was also making a lower low, giving us the very bearish Sam Bankman-Fried upside down Mambu pattern, where as price is getting higher to key resistance, SPS boobs are getting lower. And so in the Casper Crew, we actually took a short trade from this level. It was also a key area, Fibonacci Golden Pocket, and we were short on that Friday, literally 4 days before the news came out that FTX was insolvent. So we were able to capitalize on that move before the news came out. Another great example of this is the S&P 500. Before the big recession of 2008, the price was pumping. Everybody was super, super bullish. We come up to this massive area of resistance that goes all the way back to the year 2000. And once again, if we look at the chart, we can see that as the price is getting higher into that key area of resistance, the momentum waves and the money flow are getting lower. And again, you could have capitalized on this big move well before most people realized something was wrong. Another example of this is the night that Elon Musk tweeted hashtag Bitcoin and pumped the price from 32,100 all the way up to 38,480 in a few hours. But if we look at the charts, way before Elon Musk tweeted, about a day before, price was coming down to the 786 Fibonacci level with very bullish, deep anchor wave, trigger waves on Market Cipher B. And I vividly remember taking this long trade on the 27th of January 2021 before Elon Musk tweeted, and it just so happened to lead to another massive move on Bitcoin. And if we go back to February 2022, right when a certain invasion happened in Eastern Europe, we can also see that Bitcoin was looking quite bearish here. We had topped out, we had changed market structure, we went ahead and made a low, a lower high, a lower low, and then the news comes out around that white line that things are going on. We come up right to a key area of resistance with a hidden bearish divergence on Market Cipher B on the daily time frame, where as the price is making that lower high into a key area of resistance, we are getting that higher high in the momentum waves, leading to the big move to the downside. My point here is, guys, although news events can act as catalysts to accelerate volatility, the charts are always going to be telling us which direction to look for price to move in. And if you think that's kind of cool, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell for notifications, because we are bringing you the juiciest, the most timely, and the most cardio-friendly market updates here on YouTube. Let's build a little bit of context right now for our current market conditions. The Bitcoin price since November 2022 has been in a confirmed uptrend, right? Ever since we bottomed out right here at $15,500, which, by the way, we did long in the Casper Crew. Literally, you can see this video from 10 months ago, long from 15,594, because this was also a very key level of support with some bullish things on the chart, but I digress. Since that time, we have seen the Bitcoin price making higher highs and higher lows. We put in our low, our high, our higher low, our higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Now we've officially just made our first lower low on some exchanges, which is tipping us off that there's the chance that we're going to experience a high time frame reversal for Bitcoin within the next few weeks or months. Now, when we made that first lower low, we came into a major support resistance flip right around $25,000. And this is the place where, if we really are going to be going into now a downtrend, we are going to look for a retracement to the upside to make a lower high, which is why we gave that long setup in the Casper crew from 24,925, which is why I'm currently still long from $25,000. In fact, I'm in a few Bitcoin longs from that position because I've been expecting a retracement from that area. And now we're seeing price actually break out of this very important diagonal trend line, bam, and then come back down for a retest, getting a bounce right now as we speak. And so this is the area that we really need to be paying attention to the Bitcoin price, understanding that on the higher time frames, it is more probable that if we get a rise to the upside, we will see a rejection. And that brings us right to the Bitcoin chart, where I will be looking for my two next Bitcoin trades. And by the way, if you want to trade Bitcoin, I highly recommend you check out MEXC, my go-to exchange for trading crypto. 0% make order fees, 0.01% take order fees, the best deal on fees out there. Especially if you're trading lower time frames, guys, it's really great. Links in the pinned comment and description. Also, if you want to trade assets like the S&P 500, like we do in the Casper crew, check out BingX, because you can trade stocks, commodities, Forex, and indices using your Tether as margin, so you don't have to open up a traditional brokerage account. Also, guys, if you want to join the Casper crew, where we give the juicy trade setups and the juicy trading plans like this one, you can go to jasoncaspertrading.com. Go ahead and click the link to join the VIP Discord. Also, if you want to get educated, check out the courses we got going on. So if the markets open up on Monday and we start to see another major move to the upside, we need to be aware of this massive zone of resistance, right? This was support for quite some time over here. It was our resistance back in the beginning of 2023. It's the value area high of the range and the Fibonacci golden pocket right around that $30,000 level. If price gets a bullish market open during the next week, given the fact that we have some volatile news events going on, we need to be looking at market Cipher B for the following things. Are we seeing the momentum waves getting lower on market Cipher B and the money flow getting lower on market Cipher B as the price is getting higher into this key box of resistance, once again giving us the bearish Sam Bankman-Fried man-boob pattern? If that is the case, then we can expect a rejection from this level, and we can actually look to take this as a short trade, a macro lower high to a new lower low in a downtrend, which honestly is going to get people pretty bearish, but in my opinion, this is just normal price action to expect during the time in the few months leading up before the halving. Now, if we see, on the other hand, price getting a fast drop to the downside, we also have to be aware of the fact that below us, we have an important area of support, which is the value area low of this local range right here, as well as the Fibonacci golden pocket 786 retracement. And so if we start to get a fast move down from here into this zone around $25.5 to $26,000, then we need to be looking for the bullish divergences on market Cipher B, right? Those are going to be, in my opinion, the two juiciest trade setups that we will have in the coming week, all right? And this also could be a really nice long setup, taking us to our target of $30,000, where we could also look for a short trade. And I do want to say this. Obviously, war is a horrible, horrible thing. I'm against all wars. However, wars do act as catalysts to move markets. And the best thing we can do in this situation as traders is be prepared for the market to move and then react accordingly based on what the charts are saying. This is how we are going to be more consistent and profitable over time. People always ask, Jason, is the market going to dump or is it going to pump? The truth is, guys, it depends, right? We can't know for certain what the market is going to do, but what we can do is we can understand, okay, there's news out there that could create a lot of volatility in global markets. There's key areas of support resistance on the chart. We know historically when price comes to these areas around the time of major news, we get major reactions. So we need to mark out those key areas and then look at our indicators to determine what trade are we going to take so that we can make the best of the situation and profit no matter what happens. All right, y'all, that is it for today's video. And I do pray everybody watching and listening is very blessed in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still pray you and your family are super blessed. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell, and I will see everybody in the next video. Peace!